Ask the expert on Your Morning Ottawa, brought to you in part by CAA Travel Insurance.
And of course, if you want to get a hold of CAA, you can call them at 1-800-267-8713. You can also head to their website, insureyourtrip.ca. And Julie Buin is here from CAA Travel. And I asked earlier, Europe, is it still the hot spot on everybody's list for the summer?
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, we did our travel intention survey, and 63% of Canadians said that they were going to go to Europe. So it is definitely one of those things where it's not that far, you know, 6 to 7 hour flight to get into Europe. And then once you're there, everything is really close together.
That's right.
So you can actually plan a really walkable trip, walkable cities. You know, I'm going to Europe with my son this summer, so we're flying into Budapest, taking the train to Vienna, and then flying out of Prague. So 3 countries. We're going to be able to see a lot of different stuff and really dig into culture, right? Rather than do 20 countries in 20 days type approach.
Okay, I love that. And where are people going in Europe? Because it's so big. What sort of cities are people tending to go towards?
Right, so, you know, obviously people who don't want to struggle with language issues are going Scotland, England, and then very nearby are places like the Netherlands and Belgium. And we're actually doing group tours so that if you decide, okay, I would like to stack my holidays, spend more time in Europe, like once you're there, we are booking them so that they're back to back to back. So you can, you can move around a fair bit. And honestly, you get a rail pass. Everything is right there. Like Europeans have really figured out European travel.
Yeah, that was a shock to me how easy it was to even move around, fly around within Europe, and it was a lot cheaper than, you know, flying coast to coast in Canada. That's what I was so shocked about.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, you know, a lot of people speak English. It's not really a problem. Google Translate is your friend. It'll do live translations, right?
Exactly.
And it's just one of those things where I think we're waking up to the fact that our culture, you know, based as it is in so many other countries, Europe is right there. And it is so much closer than we realize and just so much more accessible.
And are people going for longer vacations than, you know, a couple weeks or a couple days?
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to your senior producer, Derek Fage, and he was saying, you know, his rule now is, you know, 15, 20 days, right? If you're going to make the effort.
Take a vacation. Take
a vacation, right? Your first and last day are travel days that, you know, you might run into problems, which, by the way, hot tip. We have a product called CAA Delay Pass. So you register your flight as a CAA member before you go anywhere. And if there's a delay of more than 60 minutes, you get access to a lounge or meal vouchers or whatever. And that's just a product for CAA members. So
that's incredible.
Definitely worth it.
Okay, so for people thinking, you know what, this summer I want to head to Europe, is it too late to book or is the time now?
No, now is the time. Get on it. I am actually booking for May for my own trip, so it's really not a lot of time, but everything can be done really quickly. And again, in the earlier segment, we talked about how CAA travel consultants are so knowledgeable. They are boots on the ground. They've been all those places, and we send them out into the world to look at stuff. So, you know, if you need that one-on-one guidance and input and, you know, excitement building, right? These people are passionate about travel.
I love it. Okay, last minute tip to anybody thinking about heading anywhere. What advice do you have?
Travel insurance. Travel insurance. We've seen with the Cuba thing, we've seen with other things. Travel insurance is so important. It's like having a passport. You just have to have it.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Julie, for joining us today and giving us some great sunny destinations and, of course, European destinations this summer. If you want to get a hold of CAA, you can head to their website, insureyourtrip.ca. You can also call them 1-800-267-8713.